Friday morning means it's FCA Elite time, and Allie Wilson is here with a special guest. Allie, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
Tell us again what the FCA Elite program is all about.
God gave me a vision for FCA Elite. A couple months before school started, got in touch with all of the area coaches in this in Northside and Southside, said, hey, I need you to nominate one player from your team, standout athlete, doesn't have to be a Christian necessarily. I just want to teach them how to be a leader spiritually and just preparing them for the next step. And so God has allowed that to be executed, and we have 13 students on our FCA Elite program that we meet weekly in a core group setting and then monthly teaching them what's next of how to be a leader. So speaking of those students that I get to interact with, Maegan Bandimere is with me today. Maegan plays basketball at Northside High School, and we're excited to have her with us.
Maegan, welcome to 106.3.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for getting up this early and looking this awake.
Well, I try.
Tell me all the things you're involved with in school. What do you do in school?
Well, I'm involved in Teachers of Tomorrow, and I'm also involved in basketball, obviously, at Northside, and I'm involved in FCA Elite.
Well, they say that you're a role model. So why would you say that people consider you a role model?
Well, I'm always trying to stay positive and keep everybody else's heads up, because especially once season starts, it's a long period of time between actual season. So once you practice a lot, everybody just kind of gets down. And so I'm really that person on the team that just keeps everybody's head up.
Well, you got to encourage people, huh? And you got to encourage yourself.
Yeah,
definitely. So you encourage others. Definitely. So what do you do when you get down? What do you do? You give yourself a talking to?
Yeah, I talk to my mom about a lot, and I talk to my other friends about it that don't play basketball, and that really helps since they're not actually involved in that sport.
Yeah, that's good. Well, Maegan, fill in the blank. FCA Elite has taught me to
believe in myself. I think it's definitely been difficult and with basketball, because I never really considered myself a leader. Mainly because last year I was a sophomore and I didn't feel like I had to play that role of a leader. And this year I'm really having to step it up, and FCA has definitely taught me that I have to do that.
Well, you've been through some rough spots, like the health of your mom and a personal injury. So how do you keep going when you go through these things? You know, people say, I'm going through it. Well, that means you're coming out the other side. So how did you deal with these things?
Well, my mom has had health issues for a long time. So I don't want to say it's become normal, because it's not normal at all, but it's becoming more part of my daily life. It's something that I've surrounded myself with it, and I have to step up to the plate and do what I need to do. And as far as my injury, it's actually not really an injury. I just have an extra bone in my left foot, and it's been definitely a struggle, because it's keeping me from doing what I love. And when that happens, it's definitely frustrating, but I know that God's on my side, and everything happens for a reason. So you just have to keep going and know that when you do come out on the other side, it's going to be good.
Well, that's some good encouragement. Tell me more about what you would tell somebody that's going through like a hard time or a valley right now. What would you say to them?
Don't get your head down. I know it's so hard to do that. God obviously puts you in that situation for a reason. So don't let that situation bring you down. You just got to keep fighting through and do what you feel that you need to do to get through, whether it's reading your Bible every day or just talking through the situation with somebody that you trust.
It's really encouraging. Maegan Bandimere from Northside. Go Grizzlies.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, and
thank you.
Congratulations for being part of the FCA Elite team.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Allie, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.